J-Drone here. We are out with the MJX Cyclone. Show you how to get this started if you didn't catch my last video. And again, this looks very much like the Bugs 2 GPS drone. It's considerably smaller though. Not real small, but it's definitely a lot smaller than the Bugs 2 is. And this is non-GPS. There is no toggle on this, so all you gotta do is connect that, throw this into the body bay, and put these wires up there, close the back, pop that down. And then we're going to turn on our controller. We're going to throttle up and then down, lightly up again. We're good to go. That is for your speed rate. That'll shut your lights off. I think if you long hold this too, that's headless mode. Undefined, hold this down, front, left, or right. That'll do your barrel rolls and your flips. So we're going to take this up. And this drone is a joy to fly. We've had a couple duds the past couple times that I've ordered stuff and that manufacturers had sent me stuff. This one I have no issues with whatsoever. They asked me if I wanted to try a brushed Bugs 3 or Bugs 3, Bugs 2 lookalike. I'm like, yeah, why not? With the understanding that it was going to be brushed. I didn't expect it to have epic range. I didn't expect it to have epic flyability. But MJX has outdid itself with range on this. We're going to pitch forward. We're going to pitch backwards. We're going to bring it down. This thing gets epic range. I just had to bebop one out here. We got, I think it was like 600 feet roughly. This is about 60 meters. So not 600 feet, it was just shy, it was what, about 150 feet I think it was. This thing is definitely a flyer. And stability on this. Let's get this down here. Like I showed you guys before, stability on this is pretty sweet. I mean, obviously it's increasing in altitude, but it's not all over the place. If you want a more aggressive looking X5C, this might be the way to go. This I'm going to say all day has better range than the X5C, so definitely keep that in mind. And the price point's right on par with this. You're not going to break the bank on this, but you're also going to be right on par with the X5C series, and that's the X5C I keep referring back to because the altitude hold SYMAs I'm not too happy with. I'm not too happy with the X8. I'm not too happy with the X5. Are they good drones? Yeah, they're good drones, but myself, again, I prefer a toy grade not to have any assist. I don't need the assist. I don't think people should honestly have the assist if you have a toy grade if you're trying to learn. Because come time you pick up a Phantom 3 and you have all the assists out the wazoo, and the altitude hold kicks out, you don't know how to operate a drone without altitude hold. There's a good possibility if you have the Phantom 3 standard or the Phantom 4, you just lost $500 to $1,200 worth of drone because you couldn't figure out how to fluctuate your left stick and keep it up in the air. This, again, let's drop this here so you can see it. It's holding. No altitude hold. Go up and out. It's going to go up and out. I'm going to bring it back. And this drone gets pretty good flight time. The battery that I have in here is not a stock battery. I believe it is a 600 milliamp an hour battery. And bam, it is also an older battery. So don't count this as a flight time. The flight time that I got last time was right over 10 minutes. We'll say like 11 minutes. We'll fly this until it drops, so that way we can see what type of flight time this battery gave us. Again, I don't properly store the lipos, the 3.7 volts, the 1 cell lipos, just because I have so many of them, because I have so many drones. The 2 cells and the 3 cells I do because they cost a little bit more, but these ones I kind of let sit. So the battery life on them isn't going to be prime like they used to be because, again, they have not been maintained. Fun flyer though. Very fun drone to fly. Epic range. Super stable flyer. And again, we have low voltage lights. I'm kind of just burning up here, spinning around, seeing when it's actually going to come down. Super fun drone, guys. Again, I'm happy to have this to add addition to the MJX Bug series. It is the Cyclone. It is not a Bugs, but it has that Bugs look to it. So it's definitely a part of that series for me. And again, this is brushed, it's not brushless, so we don't have the knockout punch speed we do with the Bugs 3 and the Bugs 8 and the Bugs 6. But we have enough speed for a toy grade. We have enough speed for a drone that ain't going to run you over $40. We're still flying here, guys. When you're at low voltage, I don't suggest you go up high in altitude because when that voltage kicks, there's a very good possibility the drone will drop. I'm pretty sure with this drone, though, if it did drop, even if it was on top of this dirt road, it'd probably be all right. If it was over the grass, I definitely wouldn't have anything to worry about. It's definitely cushioned. I've dropped things on top of the grass and didn't have to worry about it and did not break. So it's definitely a good area to be flying in. That's why I tell people go out in the wide open and fly, because if you are flying in concrete jungle, so to say, if you're flying in the city and you drop on top of somebody's roof, you drop on top of somebody's car or truck or the pavement, there's a good possibility you've broken your drone. Damn. Very fun drone to fly, guys. And again, they do have one with a Wi-Fi camera on it, so I'm assuming on this board there might be a connection to hook up a camera. I am going to open this. I am going to see if I can get a non-Wi-Fi camera hooked up to this, because that's all this is missing. That is really all this drone is missing, is a decent camera. Maybe a 2 megapixel camera that you can control by the controller, which I would assume the undefined button, which is this button, you'd be able to do that with. We are still blinking here. We are still flying. Whoop. Now just looking at this, I don't know that this whole drone would glow at night, but the lights are where they should be underneath, that you should be able to fly this at night. As you can see, the sun's pretty much set here. It's getting close to dusk. And I just wanted to get this out before that happened. We might actually run the SYMA with the original egg cam out here and see what type of shots we can get at dusk. But this thing is still going, guys. We're definitely losing a little bit of power. As I came down heavy and tried to go up quicker, it wasn't as responsive as it should have been. And again, this is not the stock battery. This is just one I had sitting around, and we are coming down, and we are down. That's it. Guys, again, MJX has outdid themselves this year with drones. This is the Cyclone, and I'm J Drone. And if you haven't subscribed, do me a favor, subscribe. And if you're going to fly, fly safe.